Hello guys, it is a beautiful morning in the land of wood and water. Today is Jamaica's Emancipation Day, when we set free from both physical and mental slavery. Just to reflect on why our ancestors fought for us in that great Atlantic slave trade coming from Africa. So today we're going to celebrate by mixing in two cultures together, both the African and the Caribbean. And it's Afro-Caribbean anyways. So we are going to cook some West African jollof rice. This is my first time attempting to cook jollof rice, but I have all my beautiful ingredients that I source here locally. And we're going to cook some jollof rice. So without further ado, happy Emancipation Day, Jamaica. Let's go to the fireside.
Go thy way, eat thy bread with joy, and drink thy wine with a merry heart, for God now accepteth thy works. Here I'm just preparing the fire, gathering all the firewood, placing them properly inside of the fire so I can light it and wait for it to properly catch. My first pot is going on the fire now, and I'll go ahead and fry the chicken first. So I went ahead and placed in some oil. Now I flour my chicken and place them into the hot oil so that they can fry. This is the first one that is going on before the jollof rice. I'm just turning the chicken on the other side to make sure that they are frying properly. And my hand is sick. You see my hand there is swollen? So I am one-handed now. And luckily that I use my left hand, so it's not a problem to cook outside. But anyways, guys, your girl is going to cook today for Emancipation Day, one-handed or not. Chicken comes out now of the pot, all of them, and I remove the pot from the fire, and I receive some beautifully ripe plantain. I'm going to peel them and cut them and fry them so we can have them with our jollof rice. So this is the second thing that I'll be frying for the day, and it is Jamaican favorite ripe plantain. So I'll just be finished cutting and frying my ripe plantain, and this is all beautifully golden they are in the pot. I will go ahead and remove some and place them into my plate that is on standby for them before I start preparing for my jollof rice. Now it's time for the jollof rice, and these are ingredients that I could find whether locally or in the backyard. And this is escallion, and I'm placing that into the blender with onion as well, garlic, tomato, pepper, and I know that it normally uses purple onion as we call it, but I only have the regular white onion with me, and I'll be placing just a tiny bit of ginger in there to give this rice a spice. And this is the king of all spices here in the Caribbean, the pimento seed, and this will be going in as well. After finish blending, I'll go ahead and add that into a pot. Then I will place it onto the fire so that it can just cook down more to a paste-like texture. And I'll remove it from the fire and place on my jollof rice pot. So this is the pot I'll be using for the jollof rice. I'm going to place in some palm oil and then some onion. And I'm going to stir fry that until it is brown. It's now time for our tomato paste, and I will stir this in gradually until it is very red in color, and I will just give it a few minutes to cook in properly before adding in back my pepper, tomato and garlic and onion mixture into the pot. It's now time for our season. You can use your preferred season of choice, but I'm using the all-purpose Caribbean season inside of my pot. Now I'll go ahead and add my chicken stock into all my mixture, and I'll give that a mix until it is combined. Then I am ready to add a bit of salt just to make the flavor stand out a bit more. And then my rice will go in. So I'm using basmati long grain rice here, and I'm just going to add that in and mix that in and cover it. So I'm just mixing in the basmati rice to combine into the jollof mixture, and I will go ahead and add a Caribbean favorite, Scotch bonnet pepper, or African call it pepe, into the middle of the pot. And I later went ahead and add a bag to help steam the rice. And here I'm just using this 2-teeth fork that we famously use in the Caribbean to cook with to stir the rice, and the jollof rice is ready, guys. The camera wasn't doing any justice. This was beautifully red in color. I will remove it from the fire now, guys, and then I will share the jollof rice. Guys, look how beautifully this is done. Chai, this is my first time cooking jollof rice, guys. So I'm adding some plantain, some fried chicken. I later went ahead and add some lettuce. So we're gonna have a full course meal. This rice was very beautiful in color. The camera wasn't doing any justice at all. So I'm gonna share mine now into this famous cracker plate. Here am I sharing the jollof rice, guys. Guys, you couldn't tell me that this rice tastes so good. I always seen my African people saying jollof rice, but I never taste it until now. So I'm just packing up some lettuce on the side. I'll go ahead and add the chicken and the plantain as well. This is me now. Night catch me cooking, but I'm finished. Guys, jollof rice is 100 out of 100. I can't mark it a 10 out of 10 because this rice tastes so good. And I'm outside eating with the family. Even the animal got involved. This rice was lovely, guys. Send this to somebody in the motherland. Happy Emancipation Day, Jamaica. Make sure you like, leave a comment and tell me where you're watching from. And I know my jollof rice turned out good. It was beautifully red. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.